Oh, what's good, fam? Seemlytuber back, and today we ain't just talking anime. We're about to drop a truth bomb that's gonna vibe check your entire perception. You thought you knew Bleach? You thought you knew One Piece? Get ready to have your mind blown as we reveal the unexpected parallels between these two titans. You'll never look at Ichigo's Bankai or Luffy's Gomagomano fruit the same again. Yeah, you heard me right. We're talking about the Soul Society and the Grand Line, two worlds that seem like night and day, but underneath all that shonen glow up, there are hidden threads connecting them. This ain't just a breakdown, it's a deep dive into the anime matrix. Alright, let's keep it 100. You already know Bleach and One Piece ain't just anime, they're a cultural phenomenon. Since their debuts, they've been dominating screens, manga shelves, and our hearts worldwide. We talking about millions of fans, iconic characters, and stories that have shaped a generation. They've given us some of the most memorable moments, the sickest fights, and characters that feel like family. But on the surface, they're like two completely different vibes. Bleach is all about soul reapers, hollows, and the spiritual world, hitting you with that dark fantasy energy. One Piece is pirates, devil fruits, and grand adventures on the high seas, giving you the ultimate freedom vibe. So, the bold question is, what do these two seemingly different worlds actually have in common? Get ready, because the answer might just surprise you. We're about to uncover some truths that'll make you say, yo, I never noticed that. Let's kick it off with a core truth in both universes, the relentless quest for power. In Bleach, Ichigo ain't just trying to chill. He's constantly pushing his limits, unlocking new Bankai forms, mastering his hollow powers, all to protect his friends and save souls. His journey is a literal shonen glow-up of finding strength within himself. Over in One Piece, Luffy's whole thing is becoming the king of pirates. And that ain't happening without getting stronger. Gear 4th, Gear 5th, Gear 2nd. Conqueror's hockey. Dude's always leveling up to face tougher admirals and Yonko. He's constantly reaching for his full potential, just like Ichigo. Both protagonists know that the world they live in is wild, and if they want to make a difference, they gotta get that power back. It's about more than just fighting. It's about self-discovery through strength. Now, this right here, this is the heart and soul of both series, the importance of friendships. You think Ichigo could have saved Rukia or even half of the Soul Society without his squad? Orihime, Chad, Uryu, Renji, and Byakuya eventually? These bonds are literally his power source. They ride for him and he rides for them. That's a ride or die squad, period. Same energy in One Piece. Luffy's whole dream is nothing without the Straw Hat Pirates. Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper, Robin, Frankie, Brook, Jinbei. Man, he's got a large crew now, and it's still growing. Each one is family. Their loyalty ain't just a theme, it's the engine that fuels their entire journey. They've literally faced death for each other. You mess with one, you mess with all of them. It's clear both series are screaming the same message. You can have all the power in the world, but without your true homies, you ain't nothing but a lonely warrior. These friendships don't just fuel their journeys, they are their journey. It's clear both series are screaming the same message. And you know what else these goats share? They both stay facing adversity like it's their job. Ichigo and the Soul Reapers are constantly up against enemies that seem absolutely insurmountable. Espada, Stern Ritter, literal gods. Dude is always fighting battles where the odds are stacked higher than a tower of plot armor. Yet, they keep pushing, showing that perseverance and resilience ain't just words, they're a lifestyle. Luffy and his crew, Man, they face new challenges every single arc. The Grand Line ain't no playing ground. Admirals, Yonko, crazy devil fruit users, entire governments. They're constantly in situations where they should lose. But that never give up shonen spirit kicks in, and they find a way to conquer. Get it? Conquer Saki? Yeah. I know. It's about that clutch finisher mindset. Both series teach us that even when the universe is throwing everything it's got at you, you dust yourself off, find that inner strength, and keep swinging. That's the real shonen glow up right there. Let's talk about the playgrounds these legends operate in. Their world building. One Piece gives us the Grand Line, a vast, unpredictable ocean with countless islands, unique cultures, and bizarre ecosystems. Each and every island is a whole new vibe, from deserts to snowscapes to sky islands. The lore is intricate. It's like Oda built an entire planet from scratch. Bleach offers the Soul Society a spiritual realm with its own rigid structure, history, and intricate factions like the Gote 13 and the Royal Guard. Then you got Hucho's Mundo, the Wanderite, and the human world. It's a deep dive into the spiritual side with its own complex lore and hierarchy. Both worlds are not just backdrops, they're characters in themselves with intricate rules and histories that shape the narratives and constantly reveal new layers. You could literally get lost exploring either one of these joints. Beyond the explosions, both these series ain't afraid to hit you with some deep thought about justice and morality. In Bleach, you got characters like Byakuya Kuchiki, who initially prioritizes rigid law over what's right in saving Rukia, or Aizen, who believes the Soul Society system is inherently corrupt. The series constantly makes characters confront their own values. Is following the rules always just? When is breaking the law the only moral choice? It's a vibe check on the system itself. One Piece is all about justice, from Marines to pirates. Everyone has their own definition. Luffy's brand of justice is pure freedom, while others like Akainu represent absolute justice, no matter the cost. Characters constantly grapple with the consequences of their choices, forcing us to question what's truly good or evil. Is a pirate truly bad? Or a Marine always good? It ain't black and white, fam. Both series aren't just telling stories, they're sparking conversations, making you think deeper than just who clapped who. No diddy. And if you pay attention, both these goats are rich with symbolism and metaphors. One Piece is practically a masterclass in the concept of freedom, from Luffy's very essence to the liberation of oppressed nations. Freedom is the ultimate treasure. Even the Straw Hat itself is a symbol of passing on dreams. It's deeper than just hitting a villain, it's about breaking chains. Bleach dives into the duality of light and darkness. Ichigo's very existence is a blend of human, Soul Reaper, Hollow, and Quincy. It explores themes of life and death, visible and invisible worlds. His Hollow transformation isn't just a power-up, it's a metaphor for embracing his own inner darkness to achieve light. It's about finding balance. These aren't just cool powers or cool outfits, they represent profound ideas that resonate with us on a different level. That's why these anime hit different. Alright, let's get into the sauce, the unique abilities that make these characters pop. One Piece, you got devil fruits. Eating one gives you a wild power. Turn into rubber, control fire, create quakes, but it comes with the ultimate vibe check. You can't swim. It's a risk-reward game that makes for incredibly diverse and creative fighting styles. Over in Bleach, it's about the Zanpakuto, the Soul Reaper's sword. But it ain't just a sword, it's a living entity connected to your soul. Shikai, Bankai, Each release is unique to the Soul Reaper's personality and power. We're talking about ice dragons, massive flowers, even literal chains. The variety is insane. Both systems provide endless possibilities for battles and character development. It's not just about what power you have, but how you use it and how it reflects who you are. And speaking of using power, both series highlight the brutal journey of mastering one's power. Luffy ain't just eating a devil fruit and becoming the king of pirates overnight. He spends years training, fighting, learning about hockey, evolving his gears. He falls, he gets back up, constantly pushing his limitations to unlock his true potential. It's a grind, but the glow up is real. Same for Ichigo with his Zanpakuto. He doesn't just get a sword, he's gotta earn its respect, learn its name, and master Bankai. It's a literal battle with his own soul to control his inner hollow, to understand his Quincy side. His journey is about exploring his powers, depth, and embracing all parts of himself. These characters aren't born overpowered. They earn their strength through dedication, failures, and sheer grit. That's why we respect them. This last parallel on abilities is deep. The bonds of weapons and soul. For Soul Reapers, a Zanpakuto is more than just a sword. It's literally part of their soul, a manifestation of their spirit. It has a personality, a voice, and it grows with them. Ichigo's connection to Zangetsu, both the Old Man and the Hollow, is a testament to this profound bond. It's truly a reflection of the Soul Reaper themselves. While devil fruits aren't sentient weapons, their powers become part of the user's very being. Luffy's rubber body isn't just a power, it defines him, shapes his fighting style, and even his outlook. The limitations of a devil fruit, like no swimming, also force the user to adapt and push other strengths, forging an undeniable bond between power and personality. It's who they are. These aren't just tools, they're extensions of the character's identities, forcing them to understand themselves, to truly master their abilities. That's what makes them so iconic. So, let's recap, fam. We've seen both Bleach and One Piece, despite their different aesthetics, share incredible parallels. The relentless quest for power, unbreakable importance of friendship, the grit of facing adversity, their rich world building, deep themes of justice and morality, powerful symbolism, and their unique yet deeply personal abilities like devil fruits and Zanpakuto. These aren't just random similarities, they're core elements that highlight the timeless appeal of anime as a genre. Themes of adventure, friendship, and self-discovery resonate across cultures and generations. That's why we love this stuff for real. If you've somehow been living under a rock and haven't explored both of these legends, now's your chance. You owe it to your anime soul. Alright fam, that's a wrap on this mind-blowing breakdown. I hope you're looking at Bleach and One Piece with some new eyes now. This Seemlytuber studio banger was straight heat. Toss it in your anime rewatch playlist. Share it on r/Bleach, r/One Piece, or our Discord for S-tier debates. Use hashtag Bleach, hashtag One Piece, hashtag Parallels to keep the convo spicy. What's your favorite parallel between these two? Spill below and vote in our poll. Ichigo or Luffy? Sub for more anime fire. Let's keep growing this community. Don't forget, pop our exclusive Soul Pirate tee. And peep our next legendary breakdown on the end screen. I'll catch y'all at the next anime cookout. Peace.